Hey, what's up guys, MGH here and welcome to the final episode of Season 3. Who knows if we're going to do Season 4, that's something we're going to talk about in the near future, but straight away we are going into a game against Liverpool here at home at the beautiful Emirates in the beautiful summer sun, which I cannot wait for in real life. Here is the league table. As you can see, we have pretty much won this shit already. We've got a game in hand on Chelsea. We're already 5 points clear. If we win this, we go 8 points clear with just a couple of games left, so let's be honest here. We're going to win the Premiership at the moment. You know, it's unlikely that I'm going to drop points. Liverpool are a great team, but they're actually 9th at the moment. So I probably could have simmed this match, but I wanted to play Liverpool. They're a good team. And it seemed like a good match to show you guys highlights of, because actually this game turned out to be very, very good indeed. We get a few corners in a row here, piling on the pressure really. Defensively, Liverpool seem to be stronger than they are going forward in career mode. That's what it seems to be to me. They always seem to be pretty hard to score against. You know, you've got Agger and Skirtle in the two defensive centre-back positions. They are very good there, and you're going to see it takes a lot to break through. But we finally do get a really good attack here. Isla goes through, and he tries to get a cross in, and they manage to get a block there. Watch this clearance. Look at that. Acrobatic from Jose Enrique. But Mika Richard, the powerhouse that he is, steals the ball into Gabbiadini. Now watch Asamoah out on the left. Perfect pass. Boom! What a goal from Asamoah. Now, I am going to be doing like an awards ceremony after this episode, like giving some awards out to my players over the last 3 seasons. There are a lot of YouTubers that do that, of course, but I want to do my own. And I've got a feeling this could be one of the best goals. I just love the way he runs up and smashes it. It probably won't be goal of the season or anything, but you guys will have to wait until that episode. Probably not tomorrow, but the day after, while I get that prepared. But anyway, it's 1-0. Being 1-0 up is always good, you know, I always seem to say that, but 2-goal cushion is what I want, and it's what I'm trying to get right now. Ogbonna comes close to making it 2, but it wasn't to be. We go in at half-time, just 1-0 up, but still, we're going to take that. I'd probably take a 1-0 victory at this point. It will go 8 points clear, and it brings us closer to our first Premier League title since, well, actually, no, that's a load of bollocks. But anyway, we're into the second half here, 47 minutes in, and S3E17 goes through on goal. Chesney, come on, man. No, I'm kidding. It's not his fault. That's a very good goal from S3E17, who's one of the top goal scorers this season, which is a little bit strange, seeing as he's a left winger. I do think that Liverpool in this career mode have been playing him as a centre forward. So, you know, I mean, how many left wingers are playing right there? You know, it's a little bit confusing there. It's a great finish. And S3E17 is someone I do really like on FIFA. I use him in my BPL Ultimate Team. And he is crazy. But look at that goal there. Talking of good goals, S3E17's is nothing compared to that beastly shot by Witsel there. 2-0. 2-1. Sorry, that was a fail. What a great strike this is. He's so strong. He just turns in between 2 defenders. Allen can't do shit, man. He's a midfielder, of course, but he just unleashes a beastly shot into the top left, which no one would ever save. I think that was always going to go in. Now, Fellaini out here on the right, passes it into Gabbiadini. Nice bit of skill here, tries to go through, but he couldn't go that side, turns back the other side, goes to Asamoah as he falls to the ground, and Asamoah is just going to chip that one in, a little bit sweaty, but Gabbiadini isn't going to miss from there. To be honest, it could have been a penalty if you ask me, the way he was brought down. I think it's only fitting, it's only fair that Asamoah produces a great assist there, and we do actually get the 3rd goal that we so deserved, because the first half, although it was a little bit quiet from me, I'm definitely playing better in this second half, and I deserve plenty of goals. We're going to go for another one here. We're going to whip this one in. Ogbonna with another headed goal for Arsenal. He is my captain. He leads the way and makes it 4-1. Fantastic header as well. The great thing about Ogbonna is not only good at heading the ball, he's got accurate heading. It's his jumping. I mean, look how high he jumps here. Boom! See you later. No defender's going to jump that high. And that makes it 4-1, like I said. And that is a great, great way to end the game. Boom. Now you can see here, the final whistle goes, and we get this kind of cutscene thing. We've seen this before. Now I'm still confused. Does it mean I'm definitely top 4? Or does it mean I've won the Premier League? You'll see there's nothing that says I've won the Premier League after this, and there is still mathematical chance of Chelsea coming back, so it can't be that. It must be because I am definitely top 4. You know, definitely in the Champions Cup next season. But we have a game against Fulham here. We have pretty much won the league at this point. So we go ahead and sim 2 matches in a row here. We get the 2-0 victory there. And Stoke, I didn't want to play away at Stoke for obvious reasons. And then we're going to win that one 2-0. And I believe that is it. I believe that means we have won. Let's have a look. Will it pop up? Boom! Arsenal win Barclays Premier League title. There we go, guys. I can just breathe. We've won. We lost out on the Champions Cup. We didn't get through to the semis for AC Milan, but I've redeemed myself in a way, although I was favourites to win the Premier League the whole time. Feels good to actually do it. It was a shame about the Champions Cup, but now we've got another chance of winning some more silverware. We go into the FA Cup final against Aston Villa. I was hoping for a bit more competition because, you know, let's be honest, Aston Villa, they're not too amazing in FIFA. They've got some good young players who have better potential, but they're currently like 15th in the league or something like that. So this game was, you know, I put up a pretty weak team actually for some reason. And, you know, straight away from kickoff, I just straight into their defence and almost scored a goal right away there in 3 minutes. That would have been a great way to start the game. And it was just one of those matches where I was favourites. I was always going to be favourites. And let's be honest, I'm going to win it. It's quite simple. But will I actually win it? Will it be bullshit? Will I concede? No, we're going to go 1-0 up. Witsel again with a brilliant strike outside of the box. It might have been just on the line actually of the box there. Let's have a look at the replay here. Passes it inside to Witsel. It's just outside there on the edge of the D. And it's a very, very nice strike there. And then watch this, right? We're not even going to cut here. I told you I was going to be the favourites for this game, right? Witsel again in the middle of things. He's the heart of every attack. Podolski's going to have a really far out shot there that gets pushed onto the post. Doumbia is fastest to the ball. And he just smashes it in for his 16th goal of the season. And that's game over. We're 2-0 up and it's not even half time. I'm sorry, Aston Villa. Sure, you could always score 1 or 2 goals, but we are going to score more. Come on, Arsenal, we are going to score more. After that game against Manchester City, you know, we got very unlucky in the first 90 minutes. It took us until extra time to actually score the 2 goals to get us here. This time around, we were just getting everything. I was absolutely destroying Aston Villa. And like I said, 2-0, half time. It was looking good, right? Even with the team I put out, which isn't my strongest, I was always going to dominate this game. So we go into the second half, and I was kind of just playing around now, having long shots with Koch there. I mean, that just goes over the bar. Just kind of getting a bit cocky here. But things aren't over until the whistle blows, right? Weimann almost... Is it Weimann? I'm sorry, it might not be Weimann. But he comes very close to scoring, whoever that is. It actually comes off the bar in the end, which is very unlucky because... Oh, actually, no, it's not unlucky. They didn't really deserve a goal. I'd been absolutely destroying them. You know, it was just one of those one-off shots. They have a throw-in deep in their own half, which is an absolute fail. But then so is Fellaini's header. Now watch this. Podolski and Royce don't give up, right? They put pressure on. Here goes Podolski. He's playing left midfield at the moment. He does actually get the tackle on Baker there. Passes it into Royce. He's going to finesse it into the bottom right corner. 3-0. GG. That is it. FA Cup final is won by Arsenal. Absolutely no way of coming back now for Aston Villa. They need 4 goals in 10 minutes. It just isn't going to happen. And that is a really nice finish. You've got to give it to Royce there, who hasn't been that impressive for me. There will be an award for him, I think. But there we go. I'm not even going to cue the music, guys. It was going to be a win for Arsenal. Every day of the week, I was just on form. I was absolutely feeling it and dominating Aston Villa there. And it was always going to be an easy win. But look at the team celebrate. We're happy we actually won. It felt bad going out of the Champions Cup, but we've redeemed ourselves. We've got the FA Cup, which I really wasn't too bothered about. But it's another task complete that the management or the board wanted me to do. They wanted me to win the Cup. They wanted me to win the Champions Cup, which didn't happen, but I'm sure they'll let me off. We'll soon find out. But then we have our last few games in the Barclays Premier League. We're already winners, so it was no point playing. We beat Newcastle 2-1 there. We get Asamoah and Gabbiadini on the score sheet once again. And Taylor, a defender for Newcastle, got their goal. And then the last game of the season at the Etihad versus Manchester City. And that is going to finish, boom, 0-0. Aguero gets an injury, unlucky man. But there we go, guys. That is the end of the Premier League. All 38 matches. I know I simmed a couple of them, but with the team like mine, it doesn't matter. We seem to win every single sim match, almost every, except from away matches. But there we are. We're doing a squad report here. As usual, guys, click pause if you want to take a look at a certain player, because otherwise we'll be here all day going through all 40 members of my squad. Pretty much everyone is improving. I mean, even Witsel at the age of 26, he's always going to improve just that little bit more. His stats are mental. Isla, like I said, up to 89. Asamoah's gone up to 86. Look at those stats. He's green everywhere. And there is Rene Koch, 86 overall at the age of 20. That is just, he's the next Lionel Messi. Doumbia's done well this season as well. Gabbiadini being one of the best signings I've ever made. He is absolutely mental. Look at his sprint speed. Casemiro's done well since he joined as well, which is good to see. Kara hasn't moved at all, but I wasn't expecting him to. Royce has gone up by 1, despite barely even playing him, to be honest. And then we've got other players that are just on my bench, you know, and in reserves. who have barely moved. I mean, Gibbs has done well. Koscielny's gone up, although he's going to start going down now. Like Podolski, 29 years old, his stats are starting to go down. His reactions have gone up, though. I guess that comes with experience and age, you know. But Thompson has gone up a little bit as well, my young player that I signed from my youth squad. We've got Carl Jenkinson there. He should be going up much higher than that. I know I don't use him, but I think it's unfair on him. He's a decent right back in real life. There's Young and Baiwai, who hasn't gone up at all as well. Jovino should be down to a 70 by now, but isn't. And their FC Barcelona win the Champions Cup. So they won the Champions Cup. Well done to Barcelona. Very well-deserved victory. They've got a crazy good team. Manager award received. What are we going to win? What are we going to win? How exciting. Do I get a bonus on my pay packet? Do I? No, but we get Manager of the Month. We do eventually get Manager of the Season as well. And we get a few players that I had to send contracts to accepted. But that wraps it up, guys. Thank you so much for watching my first season back at Arsenal. Let me know if you'd like me to do another one soon. I'm still unsure whether I want to do another season or not. It's completely down to you guys. So leave a comment. Tell me what you think. And other than that, you've got the road to the World Cup glory with Brazil coming up soon. That's going to be my new series over the next few weeks. Arsenal will return sometime soon, maybe, or we will start a new career mode, or go back to Rangers. Who knows? It's things that we'll talk about in the future. But thank you so much for watching. Please do leave a like if you've enjoyed every episode of this season, every episode of the series. You know, if you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. Maybe we could hit 5,000 likes. That'd be just absolutely mental. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more content like this. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.